So, along the journey of an athlete, you'll be faced with a number of choices, and each of those choices kind of leads you down a certain path. But the problem is, you can never really live out more than one path at a time, right? It isn't like a video game where you can kind of just save the game, go die, and then come back and try a different way, right? Whatever choice you make, you have to live with. So, kind of the next best thing we can do is sort of compare three versions of ourselves ahead of time. And every day and every moment, we have a choice on which kind of person we want to be. We can be the one who makes good choices, bad choices, or kind of just sticks with the status quo. And the challenging thing is that when you commit to one of these three paths, you won't really notice much of a difference in the short run. It's not until some time has passed, because say you took two similar athletes and had one make small positive choices and the other make small negative choices. After a week's time, you wouldn't really notice a drastic difference between the two. But if we kind of zoom out and see a bigger picture of the situation, we give it enough time, we give it several weeks or several months, all of a sudden in those later moments, in testing moments, in challenging moments, in pressure moments, that's where we start to see the difference. That's where we start to see those small habits, those small choices, those small mindsets, differences in the positive and the negative direction. That's where we start to see them show themselves. That's where we start to see who people truly are. And so what we have to recognize is that we really need to think about, from a big picture understanding of what are the small things I'm doing today that are moving me closer towards being prepared in those bigger moments. So that when, we get tested, when we get challenged, we're not caught off guard, or we're not, underperforming in the way we want to. And so it's a recognition of how the small things add up, and how those are ultimately what determine the type of person you'll be under pressure in the big moments. And this is what we have to ultimately commit to.